You know, I've often felt like I'd like to do something exciting, like being a secret agent. That's a quotation from a very old TV show called Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds was around between 1964 to 1966. I forget how many episodes there are, but there's a lot. And it was a puppet TV show created by Jerry and Sylvia Anderson. And this is the car driven by a character, Lady Penelope Creighton Ward. And here's an image. That's Sylvia Anderson herself. And this, I guess, is modeled after her, right? So she's an aristocrat, a socialite, and a model in the TV show. But she also happens to be a secret agent working for International Rescue, which is the main group of characters here for this TV show. So her Rolls-Royce here is called the FAB1, and this is crazy. I mean, the thing's got 6 wheels, right? 4 wheels up front, and then Parker is the driver, and then the thing will go over snow and even water. So I'm not sure where you can get access to viewing this TV show, but if you can, it's kind of cool. It's all puppets, so all dioramas, and all scaled down sci-fi looking vehicles and stuff. So that's why I like it. All right, so that was a long introduction to a Hot Wheels slash Chara wheels. So Chara wheels is made by Bandai. Bandai is a Japanese company better known for their Gundam robots. But Hot Wheels, I guess, contracts out to make certain types. And you know that when it says B China, so I think that's like Bandai China. Alright, so this is a 20-year-old model. I just bought it loose, obviously. I don't have the packaging. I do find that the quality of a Chara wheels is much better than a typical Hot Wheels. Alright, so it's kind of hard to say, does this look exactly like the cars from the TV show, but we'll take it up to these images and compare. I have a suspicion they had two or three different models because they had to have one that fit functional puppets, and then this is probably a smaller one that was like on a track system or something that simulated driving. So you notice it has 6 headlights as well as 6 wheels. Okay. See, it looks like there's like posts or something, and that thing is probably a sled being pulled through this fake snow. So this might be a smaller model because they're not going to make giant dioramas for real puppets, right? It must be scaled down. I would say it looks close enough. Okay. So let's see what kind of other details here we have up close. So the car is pink. It's not metallic though. It's just a regular pink. And being 20 years old, I'm kind of thinking this is paint rash right here. Or just bad casting, which kind of happens from, Hot Wheels. Alright, so being a Hot Wheels, or Chara wheels, it does roll extremely well because it's running plastic wheels. It's press fit together though, so problems or customization is a little more difficult. No suspension. And so these moon disc wheels, sorry, it's so shiny it's hard to focus. They have the exposed axles, and they're very small diameter wheels actually. Okay. You got this big character line, silver line trim going across the body. What's strange is it looks like it's molded, like the design itself isn't very good. Like this arc is following the top of the body, but here it's kinking down. I wonder on this side. It just looks better on this side. It is kinking down. I don't know if I don't think the real one is supposed to do that. I think it's supposed to follow this arc better. But I guess they had to do it to maybe get around this corner or something like that. Alright, so you got the Rolls-Royce Grille, and it's canted forward quite a bit. No Spirit of Ecstasy, of course, being a toy, so it would just snap off. And I don't know if there's a RR on that. No, there's no RR here, just a raised rectangle. The chrome bumper here is a separate piece. I guess the whole front end is one piece of plastic, but they painted a little silver here. 6 headlights look okay. Sadly, there's no FAB1 printed there. That would have been nice to see. Alright, silver door handle. Contaminant in the paint there. The panel gaps are being filled in by the paint quite a bit. Some raised fender flares here, or a little trim. And then, yeah, this is a separate chrome piece, this rear bumper. And then we got some taillights here. And then the exhaust tips are part of the base. They look alright. I don't know what these bumps are. Maybe they're antennas on the real car or something. And then this is an all glass canopy, and it's painted, pink to match the body, so that looks good. There's a central driving seat there for Parker, and then Lady Penelope's got a big couch to rest on there. Ah, boy, the thing's so warped. I'm trying to look at the steering wheel, but there's so much distortion in that cockpit glass. It looks like it's got a better detailed steering wheel than usual. It's not just a flat pizza pan. And then look at this funky dashboard, how it's got these ridges. But I don't see any sort of indication of any gauges or anything like that. It just looks like it's flat in there. So that's too bad. They could have easily molded some stuff in there. I forget what these things do in the TV show. They look like they're popped up for some reason, but I don't know what that reason would be. I do remember there was an episode in the TV show where behind these tail lamps, they would fold down and then some grappling hooks would shoot out the back, and they used that to like rip a wall or a door off of a building. Okay, well, this has been actually on my wish list ever since I started collecting. It's just that these Chara wheels are really expensive on eBay. But, anyways. Okay, let's see. Let's compare it to a couple other Chara wheels. So here's another Chara wheels, and this is the Back to the Future DeLorean. You can clearly tell the wheels themselves are much better than a typical Hot Wheels. They still have the exposed axles, but the precision of the spoke holes and the lug nut holes is much better than usual. And then, a lot of extra detail up here that seems to be far more precise than anything Hot Wheels does. And the reason, again, is Bandai, the manufacturer making Gundam robots. Those are like the most advanced plastic toys you can get. Bandai's Gundams model kits. So they can do some really precision stuff that Hot Wheels just doesn't do because they're just cranking out millions of a casting. But I'm going to guess Bandai is not making millions of these things. Alright. Another one from Chara Wheels is the 1989 Batmobile. This is a little less detailed, I think, than the Back to the Future car, but see, even the wheels here, they have the Batman logo and then those tiny lug nut details there. Okay, so yeah. This one actually has some Japanese text on it. This one's a screwed together base. That's interesting. I don't know if I recall many Hot Wheels having screwed together bases. So that is my collection of Chara wheels related to television or movie franchises. And they're definitely cool. Very unique. So one other random vehicle I'm going to throw up here is a Chorokyu of this vehicle. So you'll see here on the bottom the Chorokyu. This is from 1999, or actually 2000. Carlton, I think, is the company that owns the rights to Thunderbirds, if I had to guess. Alright, anyways. It's a super deformed, cartoonish looking car. But interestingly, that toy has the FAB1 license plate and the Spirit of Ecstasy. Granted, they're all plastic. Oh, but then again, the Hot Wheels Grille is plastic too. So very, very deformed. But I like it. It's a bit bigger than usual Chorokyus, but there's really not much choice as far as cartoonish looking versions of a fictional puppet car. Alright, well, in the end, if you hang out long enough in a hobby, eventually a decent enough deal will come up on the things that you want. You just gotta wait. I mean, I waited over a year to get this die-cast, but it happened, and I'm happy to have it. And so again, if you can watch Thunderbirds, give it a shot. It's a little slow. I mean, it was made in the 60s, But the vehicles are really cool, so that's why I like the show. Alright, thanks for watching. Over and out.